So Luhrix was kneeling on you for your Willy takes on his stream. Yeah, essentially, I liked WillyMacShow's video. I think it's like every other WillyMacShow video. Critiques of Willy's video range from like, he should have put a disclaimer about the Kelly Jean thing, which I think is fine. It's fine. He probably should have. If your argument is that like Beckett should have put a disclaimer when he put in Dan's statement, because like it was the, I don't know, what was Dan's statement? It was something that was like originally in the Pixie draft, but Beckett didn't do like any research as to like whether Dan actually did those things. He just read it in the statement. I understand the utility of like, this is what the guy said, but I also understand the argument that you could probably do more about it, right? That's a fine, whatever. Okay, cool. That's what you got. That's cool. There are people who are saying that like every WillyMacShow video that's ever been released is objectively terrible and that he's like the worst YouTuber on the planet. And for those, I think that's like largely unserious. I think that's kind of gay. I think that like you're probably baiting if you think that every Willy video that's ever been released is really bad. For the last couple of months, it's been kind of just like this whole, I guess like salvo type anti-commentary stuff where they kind of bounce from commentator to commentator with like Tommy and Willy and me and stuff. And that's just kind of like regurgitating the whole like, oh, commentary bad cabal meme or whatever. So Luhrix, I guess, was covering it, and I got debated by Little Guy Jr., who said, like, Luhrix is kneeling on you for your Willy takes on stream. And I said he practically made Willy's video for Mama Max and Bo Blacks. He's literally Willy in both of these dramas. That was probably a little harsh. Probably a little That was probably a little overkill, I'll be honest with you. But I'll explain to you what I meant. It got posted to our subreddit. So it was Luhrix responds to Nicholas' tweet comparing his Mama Max and Bo Blacks coverage to WillyMacShow. So this is what Luhrix said. I still actually, to this point, I don't actually even know what he said. This is me watching this actually for the first time. Oh,
just not true.
I guess not. Let me boost it. Here you go.
I don't want to be that guy to debunk, but this is just not true. What I brought up in the Mama Max story, in this video was
Mama Max
was bringing up, there's certain things I would change about this video in retrospect. I'm not saying it's a crazy video. This is just not true.
Jesus, Luhrix, sell yourself a little fucking better. What the fuck?
Nick is just very mad for some reason. He's very fucking sensitive for some reason. Very sad stuff.
Yeah, I sound so much worse.
Lashing out. Not true. I went through Mama Max's whole back catalog, found unique things that no one else found on stream. So, very cringe stuff for Nick to be saying this.
Who made the video first? Was it Beckett or Luhrix? I might be off on this. There were like two videos that came out back to back, one of which was like significantly better. I don't know if it was Beckett who made that video, but it had like tons of deep Mama Max shit, stuff that never even made it into like the upcoming retrospectives. Do you know, does anybody remember who that? I think I might have promoted it in the description because that was like the definitive other video that I was sending people to. This is like a year ago. I have no idea. Luhrix might have been first. I have no idea.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffel's appreciated the shout out.
I'm a Max lied about everything. I usually put like a little package down here of videos I promote.
What is
FPS Diesel, Luhrix. Oh, it was FPS Diesel.
Nicholas DeOrio?
Let me see. So FPS Diesel put his video out on January 15th. And okay, they're the same day. Yeah, I mean, I remember when both of these videos came out, it was like, which video do you want to watch? This red thumbnail of Mama Max's face or this red thumbnail of Mama Max's face? And I just remember the Diesel video being like objectively better. It had stuff that to this day, I don't think people put in any of their other videos. But again, it's not like a fucking competition or whatever. It's not like Luhrix just regurgitated a video or something. That would be like unreasonable for me to say.
But
it's Mudahar. No, okay, so these guys put their video out when we announced our video. We were at least a week behind these people because we were covering, like, the main point of me and Mudahar's video was our conversation that hadn't happened yet. Maybe, I don't know. It was a while ago.
I'm not going to go through it myself. You guys can just go through this as well. This is all stuff that
what I was trying to say, which is not nice, is that like Luhrix kind of makes really surface level WillyMacShow type videos. If you don't like WillyMacShow's videos, you probably don't like Luhrix's videos either, because they're never like super deep into really anything he covers. You kind of just get like a pretty. I mean, I'm not saying that like every video, like I don't fundamentally think that every video essay that you need to watch has to like be part of the drama, right? Like you don't have to have a personal investment to each story. But like, dude, didn't Luhrix's Boblax video come out like super fucking late too? I mean, people were complaining that like WillyMacShow was like a week late to the Destiny drama because all the stream guys can post daily. And it wasn't even necessarily like a super negative sentiment to put out there because video essay people do take longer. But like when you show up 3 weeks late and post your video or whatever, I don't think it's... I don't know. I think that there should be like a reasonable amount of time between when the video essay gets posted and then when everyone gets to cry about it being way too late. You know? Yeah. I don't know. But this thread gets posted. So I went through this thread and I interacted with a few of these people and I kind of talked about like community stuff. And I'll go through a few of the replies now, I guess. Where is the... Okay. So this is like how this is being portrayed. Let me preface this by saying I disagree with the way Nick is going with dealing with the criticism surrounding Willy's video. Again, like, I like a video. I think that people are being unreasonable about it. People who are reasonable about it, that's like totally fine. But when people are saying that like Willy's entire channel is full of garbage content and all of his shit sucks, I don't personally take you super seriously. And I think that's like fine. I don't know. Maybe I'm the minority on this one, but I also don't think that like a week's worth of coverage on me for saying that I agree with Willy's video is rational coming from the people who complain that Willy put too much time about President Sunday in his Destiny video. I think that's a little ridiculous, but whatever. I feel like he's responding too emotionally to it. And if we're technically speaking, didn't Willy also find unique things in his video, be it speaking to Destiny, getting his side on things? He criticized... Okay, this is like a positive comment, so I don't really think this is... Okay. Luhrix is the only person who hasn't clowned on him, adding on to every commentary person clowning on Nicholas. Every chat hates him. You bring up any of this to Nicholas, he says you're drama farming. I don't understand how the entire community being against you is drama farming. But either way, I don't see much in the coming months besides the possibility of every commentary person ostracizing him.
No.
And going no content.
Why would so many people be Googling that?
He either starts swinging back or lets the hate fester more. So apparently now every YouTuber, I guess, hates me or something. This is like schizophrenic, but whatever. I do think he's dealing with the situation a bit too emotionally, but this drama is so gay. Like, the concept of people cutting me off because I say I like the WillyMacShow video, it's interesting, though. Usually I'm the bad friend. Now I'm, like, too much of a friend to a fault. It's interesting being on the other side of the equation. Again, I don't think that the Willy thing is like super duper serial. It's not much about people cutting off Nicholas because of this specific situation. It's the accompanied hate on everything Nicholas says or does. I agree to this drama over Willy's video is gay, but showing how much the people in the community are against Nicholas, even the ones Nicholas is calling his friends, Queeman and the Orbiters, MRAW, Liquid Sonic, and Purple Pepsi Gaming. I don't mean to like Humega lol somebody, but I do not know who Purple Pepsi Gaming is. These people are not my friend. I'm friendly with Queeman. That's totally cool. I have no intention of cutting off Queeman. The MRAW guy, all I know is he had like a controversy after the Himpleton guy. I think I've talked to him on stream like 2 times. The most recent interaction I had with the MRAW guy was him thinking a doctored screenshot of me shouting him out was real and him getting disappointed that I didn't shout him out in Chud's chat. Okay? So that's great. I don't know. Apparently, he doesn't like me. That's fine. Is Purple Pepsi Gaming someone you've just made up as a satire? They're probably talking about Purple Parry Gaming, who's a Queeman Orbiter who has 200 subscribers. Purple Pepsi Gaming was going after you, Augie, and Queeman, was giving you point. So again, like this whole interaction here, look at this. So this person here, Shadow Warmy or whatever, was fighting this C-top guy, right? This global inspector guy is fighting the Shadow Warmy guy. And I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, this is like a lot of interaction going on here. Like there are people who legitimately are mad at me. Until I realized that there aren't. And I feel really fucking stupid now. Like there are people who are like, oh, Nick, you keep fucking removing posts. Look at this. You're not going to believe this. So do you know this guy, Junior Bed 3795? He's also C-top 6228. Okay, I swear to God, this is legitimate. I'm being honest with you. He's also that guy. He's also Shadow Army 29. He's all of these people, and you could tell because he says that his accounts get wiped every 4 hours after he makes them. So if you go to all of these accounts, if I were to try to moderate any of this stuff or ban any of these people, you could see that this account's suspended.
Yourself Keffel's tweet on.
Okay, you can see that this account is suspended.
Appreciated the shout out.
You can see that this account is suspended. You can see that this account is suspended. You can see that which one? The Fit Business one. That was the last one he used on this one. So I told him, like, why are you IP banned on Reddit? And why are you making new accounts every 3 hours to come after me? So then, right, today, someone goes, hey, Nick, you're taking out all these posts on the subreddit. Like, you're going after people. This is super malicious. The people are trying to talk about this, right? So I removed this post for 2 reasons. One, because it's literally just a link to a 4 hour and 38 minutes. It's not even timestamped in the link. It's just like, here, watch this Queeman stream. It's not a post. But regardless, if you think it should be up, that's perfectly fine. Whatever. You can go find it on Luhrix's thing because he keeps posting it on every other subreddit, right? Oh no, it's the same guy. It's the same guy again.
The name of the guy, Keemstar Orbiter.
It's the same fucking guy again.
Mr. Oreo.
This is one guy. I literally got one guy and I feel like such a fucking idiot. It's just one guy who keeps making a new Reddit account every 4 hours to post about it and then talk to himself. This is like the most pathetic one guy that I've ever fucking seen. I'm actually fucking retarded. I'm actually so fucking stupid. So yeah, this is my take or whatever. I engage with it. I understand it's like a total optics L.
A person?
To like ever talk about anything like this. Dude, there's 2 things you can't do. Moderate your subreddit in any capacity, because if you try to explain it, you just sound like a turbo fag. And then like the other one is like engaging with, we're at the point where
You could have milked that so much harder. Big content strategy problems here, Nick. I'll help you maximize your money, all right?
Thank you. We're at the point where I'm getting like clout raped right now, to the point where like I'm running if I don't respond, but if I engage with it in any capacity, I'm overly emotional and that I'm being like schizo or something, because I've reacted to people that are deemed unworthy or something. So it's kind of just a lose-lose to engage with people on this. So I probably just won't talk to any of these people ever again, but except for probably Queeman. Where is it? So the guy told me, so he posted this whole wall saying like, Luhrix is the only person who hasn't clowned him. People are gonna like fucking leave my community or whatever. I'm gonna get disowned by my friends. I mean, listen, Boblax is like a cross-dressing, money fucking begging, like mentally ill, lying, whatever. Flamenco's into his weird shit. Edwin's like a huge piece of shit, but like Nicholas DeOrio really liked that WillyMacShow video, so fuck him, get him out of here. So I said, I don't care if small communities hate me because I defend WillyMacShow's video. The criticisms of Willy's video, even from these people, are all either extremely minor or absurd, bordering on parody. The people saying all his content is terrible and the Destiny videos sweep. I don't know how you can watch this video and say that he swept for Destiny, but that's insane. I've seen a lot of that. I'm not going no contact with everyone. I chatted with Augie about it on stream 3 days ago. Every chat hates him. The hate that I got from DGG in the last few days exceeds these people's collective audiences. So he said, you can call it unserious drama farming all day. Whatever helps you not realize that Chud, Queeman, and even Aiden's Discord are going after you for every take you had under the sun. I just want to make this extremely clear. I don't think Aiden's community hates me. Queeman's community probably. And I don't think Chud's community hates me. I think that there's a subsect of Chudlogic's community who really doesn't like me. And I just think they simultaneously also watch Queeman, the purple Pepsi gaming guy, Aiden. It's the same people. It's not like there's 8 communities coming after me. It's just 50 really mad Chudlogic fans who watch 7 streamers. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know. That's really what it is. And I think that even engaging with it is a total optics L. So I'm gonna take some shit just for doing that. But yeah, I don't know. There's probably really not much worth talking about after this. Let me see. Oh, and then I guess this Liquid Sonic guy has caught like too many strays. I don't think the Liquid Sonic guy is a bad guy. I gotta be honest with you. I haven't even watched this video. I'm just gonna purge every single person who spams a video in my replies and demands that I watch it. And I think that's a totally reasonable request. Like, bye. I don't have it. I literally haven't seen this guy's video, so I don't want to call him like a huge piece of shit or something. I don't think he's done anything wrong, or I wouldn't even know if he has. Hi, Nick, Liquid Sonic here. I would just like to say, seeing that you blocked me on Twitter, I see Willy as like an Internet Ajay type figure that would be fun to make a video about. All right, I think comparing Willy to Internet Ajay is retarded, but fine. It doesn't go any deeper than that with me. People, okay, fine. Okay, I'm not like trying to fucking like shit on this random fucking YouTuber or whatever who's kind of in the middle of it, but. Yeah, so whatever. Willy's not that bad. I don't know. Like, I have a whole VOD where I watch the entire video. If you have a problem with like my opinion on it, why don't you just watch what I said? Like, I reacted to it and it's in a VOD. I'm shocked that we're having a 1 week news cycle for Nicholas DeOrio liking Willy's video. But that's probably the last I'll say on it. I stand by positions that I had on Augie's stream and whatever I said on my stream. So yeah, people are lazy. I don't know.